These hands are ready for blasting.
Soon the soul energy will all be mine. You understand what it is, right? Soul energy is wonder itself. Every mountain, every ocean, every pissy little goblin. They're held together by the imagination of a tyrannical teenager. Well, if it can make entire worlds, it can unmake them. I'm gonna take this madhouse prison, this Wonderlands, and I'm gonna free us all from her control.
The Wastard said the pyramid is surrounded by a city of the dead. We'll have to find a way in.
The Fatebreaker seeks the power necessary to emerge triumphant. It is close now. It need only be taken up by heroic hands.
Descend into darkness. Falling ice.
Well, one of the Dragon Lord's barrier hexes stands in your way.
The Western showed us how to deal with that. Just find a dispel room nearby.
Yes, kill. Kill for your master.
Ah, the hex is dispelled, clearing the way forward.
I'm all magicked up. Yeah!
Like the undead that patrol its walls, the city of Osugal is a carcass. The stones are its bones. The sands are its hands. The nitty-gritties are its great big...
We get it. Come on, we're so close. Let's just blast our way in.
As you approach the gates, you see a soul brimming with necromantic power. The Dragon Lord is using it to cast a barrier hex over the entire city!
Not a problem. Our dispel magic will work on that too. We can kick that evil right out of the well.
Uh-oh. As you draw the evil magic out of the well, the magic takes form! Soul wraiths corrupting the well emerge to defend it!
Breezy, breezy, 1, 2, 3, who just... Oh, of course. Courage. Cool your head. Magic up!
You? That's where you like a poncho!
At last, another voice to the choir of fight. Whatever you're doing, it seems to be quite dead, so keep doing that.
The well is cleansed, and the barrier hex on the city walls fades away.
What wonders! The X is lifted! Hero! Did you do this?
Well, only if you believe in causality, but for the sake of easy conversation, yes.
Thank the
Diamond Queen you came along. Come, my shelter is up here on the wall. Just up here.
I must ponder my powers carefully.
It's closer than it looks. Jump! That egg's trapped me here for days, and you dispelled it all on your own. You must have powers beyond mortal ken.
Oh, you know mortal Ken? Yes, I am far more powerful than he. I seek to do battle with the Dragon Lord.
Then your path is through the Hall of Heroes. I know it well, though I was too weak to reach it. Come, this way. When I heard of the Queen's death, I journeyed here, hoping the latent soul energy of this city would allow me to bring her back. Perhaps you can succeed where I failed. Illusion magic. The only reason I wasn't picked off by skeleton patrols. You must reach the Hall of Heroes, beyond the inner wall. The Dragon Lord is using the wells of sin to keep it blocked off. If you can cleanse the wells, you will lift the excess.
Only by cleansing the wells of sin. Ooh. Can you take down the barrier hexes blocking your way?
Did you hear what that old guy said? We can bring back Butt Stallion!
I don't know. She met a pretty grisly fate.
But you forget, dear Fred. Fate does not divide us. Fate brings us together.
How's it gonna bring her head and her body back together?
I haven't thought that through yet!
I have the scent of them.
All that meat just makes you a juicier target.
Green-eyed soul rays pour from the well of envy. Nothing like a little math and organization to get the blood pumping. Ready to fling some spells. You should have brought jealous wraiths banished from the mortal realm. The well of envy is cleansed. The Well of Wrath. Well of Wrath thrums with soul energy, blocking your way forward to the Hall of Fury.
I'm getting a little tired of cleaning these old dead people's pipes. What are these plumbers?
Heroic plumbers? Nah, it'll never catch on.
Rage soul rings thunder out of the Well of Wrath, ready to tear you butt to jaw.
What effect?
I sense the fear.
The Well of Wrath is cleansed, revealing the way forward.
Yeah, I think I'm done with these hexes now.
I just want to get to the boss.
But no need to rush. We're having fun. Well, roadblock. You're gonna have to go through the ancient catacombs. Oh no!
Tina, are you padding out the campaign so that we'll stay here and play bunkers and badasses with you?
No. The ancient catacombs are an integral part of the narrative. So who's laughing now? Valentine, hi, me. Ha!
They're not. But I'll take the opportunity. With all this soul energy flowing to me, I can create all sorts of new nightmares. This city was built by a civilization of advanced soldiers named the Vatu. I've launched an eon of dark campaigns from here, but it was dead long before I arrived. The Vatu understood what soul energy was. They designed the city itself to siphon it out of the world. They used it to rule like arrogant gods at the expense of everyone else. Actually, a pretty good gig if you get it. I'll skip the rest of the exposition since you know where it's going. The Vatu and their souls were absorbed by the very arcane mechanisms they created. Classic. Just goes to show, no one stays the master forever.
Lucky you. This obelisk will summon a fiendish fin foe.
violence pleases me, little one. Save me a seat on the other side. Ooh, my spell slots are all tingly. What a filthy display! Element blast!
The Seawarg falls! His fin has sliced its last wave!
Does it bother you to know there were Fatemakers before you? All heroes of their own stories. But they never lived up to their namesake. They just played her game and went through the motions. Because that's exactly what she wants. Take these creations of mine. They exist only to do my bidding. And when they fail, I'll just make 100 more. Because they're disposable. Like you.
Get lucky!
I've seen where you're headed. I don't envy. That's right. Breathe it in. Looks like magic's back on the menu.
She wants you to think you're special, unique, one of a kind. Do you even have a name, Fatebreaker? Has anyone ever said it? Has she? Yeah. Didn't think so.
You rise from the sand catacombs, following the twisted cables of the ancient Fatu soul-eating mechanisms.
Okay, newbie, to the Hall of Heroes!
An enormous arcane device has been erected before the hexed entrance to the Hall of Heroes. It's got a fancy name with a lot of syllables, but basically, it's a giant sweet-ass magic laser that you can use to blow open the barrier hex.
This speaks to me.
Dang! Those guys are hanging out around our giant sweet-ass magic laser! Kick their asses!
This arcane device was designed to amplify magic to its limits. If you can use it with your dispel magic, you will cast the biggestest super duper dispel ever cast!
Yeah, we're gonna need some super duper dispel room.
And you shall find them to the east and dribbles of the laser.
Rebels room secure.
Bridget Wall!
Ink strewn?
Attack, my minions!
The arcane device is supercharged with dispel energy!
Hope it's super duper charged.
Hit the activation room. Let's fire this thing.
Is this how I die? From a fart?
Calamitous force!
When dust clears, the entrance to the Hall of Heroes finally stands open. Hey, I just want to say that I love you guys, and I'm having a great time playing with you.
Tina, so are we.
So, don't hate me?
Uh-oh.
Ooh, can't wait to cast something.
You enter the Hall of Heroes, where all the greatest legends of the Wonderlands are laid to rest.
Well, not all of them. What's that they say? No rest for the wicked?
You hear a familiar whinny, and for a moment, you feel hope. It's like a dream. But this is not your queen. It's a nightmare.
overload!
Monstrosity shudders and dies, as though with relief.
Rest now, your majesty.
This is messed up.
What? Don't blame me! I'm the Dragon Lord!
Oh, yeah, sure, blame me. It can never be her that twists good things into monsters. It can never be her fault. Only I know better. Let me show you. Those scrolls weren't prophecies. I wanted to show you what she did to me. What she's doing to you all over again.
Okay, Tina. This is your first time playing, right?
I mean, yeah? Who would I play with? Everyone else I know is dead. What's it called?
Bunkers and badasses. It's a fantasy game. A place where you can be a hero. Where your imagination can change the world.
Ooh, I'm the best at imagining, baby. I got a whole Wonderland over here.
That's perfect. But first, we gotta make a character. Tell me about your Fatebreaker.
As so many do. With a heart full of fire and dreams full of dragons, magic.
He's the coolest, most powerful hero that everyone wants to be friends with. The Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight. Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. Hey, this is probably dumb to say, and it's just really cool to play a game with a friend because I haven't really had one.
Well, let's go make some more. Tina, I want to make this an adventure you'll never forget.
It feels like something lost long ago has been found again. It feels like home.
You reach the inner chamber of the Obsidian Gate Cathedral. The Sword of Souls sits before you. This is a big choice. So,
He takes it and he blows up every bad guy everywhere.
are you sure?
Oh yeah, I do it. Boom!
All right, but that turns your character evil.
What? No, girl, Dragon Knight ain't evil. He's a hero. He's a Fatemaker.
He just blew up thousands of people. Don't you think that's evil?
It's not evil. This is stupid. I'm not playing this anymore. You know what? I'm gonna be the bunker master, and then I'll make sure only heroes win.
Tina, wait.
The Fatemaker is alone. Abandoned for a crime he never chose. He's never chosen anything. He begins to think for himself. No more dice or fate. No more masters. I dream of dragons and magic. I awaken, my heart filled with fire and purpose. Resurrection. I am reborn, the Dragon Lord. Do you still believe there's a choice, Fatemaker?
Every step forward is a choice. If I were not making them, I would not be
I
standing
hoped you
here.
could see the truth. I'm not evil. She just writes me this way. Well, come on then. If you insist on being a hero, there's only one way for this to end.
Only one task remains. Ascend the pyramid, defeat the Dragon Lord, and take back the Sword of Souls. Okay, so... like 3-1 tasks. But do it!
Take them down, newbie!
You can do this! For you are the Fatebreaker!
A great wind buries the ancient walls, allowing for quick access to the outside area. At the peak of the Dragon Lord's monstrous citadel, a cyclone of soul energy churns in a big-ass scary soul storm.
Everything I am because of her. I was her. I know her joy, her fear, her wonder, because I felt it for myself. She threw me away, but I still remember. Of course, she could have just let me rest. Why would she, when she had the perfect villain tailor-made for her new heroes?
When I said lay waste to my foes, I didn't mean it that way. Yes, kill. Kill for your master.
Huge conduit snake across the walls, hooked into ancient magical technology. And at its heart, a glowing crystal.
If I've learned anything, it's that a big crystal in the center of a pyramid is important.
Unstoppable! By my dark hand!
That's where all the soul energy is going. We gotta smash it and let it out.
Ready to fling some spells!
As the crystal shatters, the entire pyramid begins to shake.
Look, I'm no magic rockologist, but I think that means the more crystals we break, the more we screw up the Dragon Lord's plans.
Keep smashing.
This is just a game to you. But when you stand up and stop playing, I'm stuck in this prison. Every time a hero's sword hits my neck, I wake up to a new face just starting their quest. But this is the last time. Trying to stop me. I am doing this for all of us trapped in her playground. As this world crumbles, I can create a new one outside of her grasp.
You spy a poetry
Somewhere out there are foes to conquer and secrets to unlock. Your violence pleases me, little one.
Get lucky!
The Dragon Lord's evil knows no bounds. His villaini's only half-matched by his power.
Did you like that poem? You can hear the rest of it at the tavern in Brightcliff.
fan fiction story on the EchoNet.
Spare no pity for them. They were already lost.
Outside, the soul storm around the top of the pyramid is stronger than ever. The undead crawl across the parapets of the pyramid like weird, bony cockroaches.
Gather round! Mycological warfare!
The the pyramid shudder and spark. Soul energy is still coming.
Follow the magical cables. They'll lead us to where he stored the soul energy.
The cable leads you into a room where a spooky tank swirls with energy.
Smashing's worked so far. No reason to stop.
Fools! That device isn't even important.
Whoops, that's not right. Weird. Actually, the Dragon Lord seems terrified of you destroying the device.
Minions! Protect that device at all costs! Wait, how'd you do that? Why do I care about this stupid thing? I think it's an AC unit.
Two outside guards impenetrable doors. Not bad. I mean, not as good as mine, certainly, but not bad. We have yet. I've got the juice. So much, and yet not here.
It's undefended. Smash that thing.
He hates that idea.
You don't know what you're messing with. I don't either. Ah! Stop it!
It turns out that tank secretly contained the soul of the Dragon Lord's long-lost love. He wanted to resurrect his darling Bernadette. It was his motivation the whole time. Plot twist.
Whoa! Big reveal!
Bernadette, I will avenge! No! No one! I don't even know a Bernadette! See how she's using me like a puppet?
Whoa, the Dragon Lord is drawing all of the soul energy you've released into the Sword of Souls at the top of the pyramid!
That seems bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Take him down, newbie.
You can do this! For you are the Fatebreaker!
Don't ignore me!
RNG's got nothing on you.
So, she has nothing to say to me. It's just you and me down here, Fatebreaker. Come on, finish your hero's journey.
More stones to wet the prison.
This is it. The Dragon Lord awaits your arrival above. As you crest the top of the pyramid, you see...
Actually, I'll make my own introductions. Thank you very much. Ha! No more games.
For you are the Fatebreaker!
This will end. Come close.
This is your unlikely purpose.
Mushroom miasma. You are a terror, aren't you?
Time for a deep freeze.
Back at Giant's breath. You should see the look on what's left of your face.
The forces of evil are mine to command.
Calamitous force!
That's it? She gets it her way? I was trying to save you, too. Go ahead. Take it. I thought I could finally decide my own fate, but instead, it's up to you.
The Sword of Souls crackles with power in your hands. It contains limitless potential.
What are we gonna do with it? Fight some gods? Ooh, become some gods!
Or we could forge a new empire. Keep the Wonderland safe forever.
Fools! We both know the villain has to die. Go on, avenge your queen.
Fate does not divide us. Fate brings us together.
Queen Butt Stallion lives again!
Hey, newbie! You did it!
Hot damn! It really worked!
I'm gonna be honest, I never even thought of doing that. You're a bunkers and badasses natural.
You know what? I think we all make a pretty good party of heroes. We should do this again sometime.
How about right now? Cause I got stuff you ain't even seen yet.
We're in!
Roll for initiative, suckers!
There you go. There's a good mushroom monster thing.
You brought her back. I guess nothing is impossible for a Fatebreaker. But why spare me?
This world has been divided for too long. Too many souls kept apart out of fear, out of anger, out of guilt. It is a wrenching pain to be alone. But we don't have to be. Not even you.
I have felt alone. I thought I'd lost my connection to her when I stopped being her Fatemaker, but I'm still part of her story. Maybe she kept me here for a reason. To meet the heroes. To meet you.
Oh, what a tremendous breakthrough. But if I may, next time, instead of me kicking your ass on a pyramid, might I recommend therapy?
You know what? I get it. I earned that. But honestly, I'm a little lost right now. I've never survived past the final battle. What do people do when they're not trying to cloak the world in darkness? But Stallion, Your Majesty, I'm sorry I cut your head off and almost caused the end of the world. We cool? Handshake? Or, what's it? Hoof shake? 200 years in the castle? That's completely fine. Whatever you think is wise, my queen.
Her fine His Hail Majesty says there's to be a great celebration in Brighthoof when you return, newbie. But first, your boss loot.
Look at this place. You've been busy, Tina. This cave is almost cozy.
Oh, this is nothing. I got plans, baby. Gonna be bombs and hot babes everywhere.
Is this a tea set? Mind if I sit down?
No. Do not sit there. It's, that seat is reserved.
Right. Look, Tina, I came by to say I'm sorry. I hope I didn't ruin bunkers and badasses for you.
Oh, that? I already forgot about that. Yeah. Why? Do you want to play?
You know, I can't right now. Being the leader of an army is more work than I thought. But once things are better, yeah, come on, we'll play. I promise.
All right. Well, we're gonna do my campaign. I've been working on something.
I can't wait to see that. You know what? You're gonna make a great bunker master. I know it.
Recharged!
Do you see all this, Fatemaker? They're cheering for you. You brought back our queen and hope along with her. You have the gratitude of me and all the citizens of Brighthoof. Now, there's one more thing we need to take care of. Her Majesty is waiting. Oh, this armor's so bloody loud. Is there a still version of tinnitus? Steel-itis? Because whatever it is, I've got it. As you have brought together what was once divided, Queen Buttstallion shall now finish what was left undone. You shall be made a Knight of the Realm. Finally! It's really happening! Kneel, Fate. You have been known as Fatemaker, hero of Brighthoof, squire, crew, and seeker of passage. Now, by the power of the adamant throne, arise, Knight of the Realm. Now that you're a proper bloody knight, you'll need some proper bloody kit. Head over to the blacksmith. She'll help you tune your gear just the way you like.
You here to pump the bellows? Well, look who's gone and saved the world. Nice to have the Queen back. Without the Royal Horseshoe contract, I might have gone under.
Our mutual paladin friend intimated that you could upgrade my items.
That's right. He thought you might need some magical assistance in the gear department. That there is an enchantment e-roller. It lets you magically change the nature of your enchanted gear. You can get something completely different powers. But you'll need some moon orbs as well. They power the magic, you see. Go on, try it out. I've got a lovely item for you in that case there.
Let's take a look at them now, shall we? You know, it's dull. They should call it something else, like the Tapestry of Worlds. Oh, we're going on a trip? Well, let me consult the Tapestry of Worlds. God, how do I have so many great ideas?
Swing by Izzy's while you're at it. She's got something that'll open up your choices in your chosen profession.
Thanks for stopping by the shop. And don't you fret about your quest being over. Another chapter's villain will try and take over the world in no time. Make sure your blade's sharp for when they show up, eh?
Well, hey there. There you are. Oh, wow, look at you. I think you're taller than the last time you came in.
I am supposed to inquire with you about my career path.
Oh, of course, right this way. The quick change has gotten you upgrade. Now you can change out your secondary class anytime you like.
Secondary class, yes. You see, I was under the impression that you couldn't quite see, behind the veil, so to speak. Yes?
Oh, sure, don't you worry. We're all just part of a game, right? Saw you talking to those terrifying sky giants and figured it out. I'm actually relieved. Means I'm not to blame for my sins. I'm a dream thing. The blood on my hands is no more real than the shadows on the wall.
That apothecary needs to hurry up. We're all to be more boiled than boys soon.
Have a busy day.
I am so not used to being the one getting creeped out.
The chamber? My queen, are you sure? Of course, Your Majesty. Fatemaker, the queen has invited you to enter her royal castle. There is something within its lower chambers that she wants you to see. Good bloody luck.
Her Royal Majesty Queen Butt Stallion, Regent of Brighthoof, sitter upon of the adamant throne, and all-around hottest babe of the Wonderlands, has granted you entrance to her castle!
Ready to fling some...
Look who it is. Welcome to my prison, Fatemaker. Here, I've got something I think you'll want to see. When Her Majesty locked me in this castle, I thought it was to teach me a lesson. But she had far greater things in mind. See, I'm not the only thing locked in here. Our bunker master, she's more complex than I gave her credit for. For all the chaos of the Wonderlands, she's kept her worst instincts tucked away here. The Chaos Chamber. What I know as soul energy, she knows as wonder and imagination. In the right hands, it can save the world. In the wrong hands, well, I think we covered that during our big Act 3 climax, right? Within this Chaos Chamber are all of the unfair fights and unbalanced loot she's ever dreamed of. I've tried to find out what lies at the center of this creative maelstrom, but DICE don't listen to non-player characters. I can't wield that power anymore. But you can, Fatemaker. Enter the Chaos Chamber. Defeat the worst she has to throw at you. I don't know what's waiting for you inside, but I do know you will only emerge stronger.
The great mouth of the soil shall feast on your flesh.
Had some fun, did you? Here, I've got a little investment opportunity for you.
Let's take a look at the map, shall we?
The Chaos Chamber rewards those who challenge themselves. These crystals contain curses. Accepting a curse will make the fight harder, but the reward will be much nicer. Now, shatter that die and reap the reward. There's always a die in each encounter, but if you can complete other objectives, you will unlock a second. You can use those crystals you collected at these altars. Their blessings can enhance your power and make it slightly less likely you'll die painfully. Slightly. See you after the next fight. Or when you die. Either or. I'm not picky.